We're gonna pull the anchor now, and we're gonna be heading around to the east side of Nassau, or more the downtown area of Nassau. So then we just turned the engines on and got the blowers going. It's always a good practice to have the blowers on a little bit before you crank the engines.
So any fumes that may be in the engine room, get out of the engine room. You know, babe, I have learned a lot in the last however many months we've had this boat.
And you don't think I have?
Yeah,
I've learned so much too.
Yeah, but like, this is your world. I'm like a new person in your world.
What, putting a camera in my face? I don't think so.
Well, not that.
We've both learned so much.
I can't reach this one.
Alright, I can get it.
Yeah.
Let me just get this one real quick.
The learning curve on this sailboat is strong.
It's strong? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Heavy?
It's heavy.
Whoa.
On the job training. That's where we're getting, on the job training.
So, and we'll just watch for the bommies, you know? Okay. So.
Bommies meaning coral heads.
Yeah, that's the
Aussies way of saying it.
Aussie term.
We've watched a lot of Sailing the Vagabond. Now it's stuck with us. The bommies, as they call them. So to be honest with you guys, Cole, 98% of the time is at the helm, always, and I'm on anchor. And typically when we're underway, at least thus far, I'm typically editing, but I want to get more comfortable being at the helm. Forward! I want to get more comfortable being at the helm and navigating the boat, driving the boat, anchoring. A little bit to the port. A little bit to the port. And all those things, so I can be a good neutral, so I can be a good helper. So here we are today. Reversing, neutral, anchor is home, he said. All right, pivoting. How's it being on the anchor?
Great.
Little roll swap today, huh?
So one of the things I actually am having to learn through this process is to let Emily take over, because I'm so quick to just grab everything and just do it. So it's a learning process for me that if I don't let her take over, then she'll never know how to do it. So normally I'm the one at the helm and I just grab it and do it, and I instruct her on everything from the helm. And I really need to work on that on my end to stop doing that, because I need her to be as confident and comfortable here at the helm operating this boat as I am. So today, she's taking us to and from our anchorages from point A to point B, and I'm not going to do anything. She's gonna tell me what we're doing. So
anything? That wasn't part of the plan.
Well, you're gonna tell me what you need. So we're gonna get past this reef out here, and then
I should find where I'm going.
Well, that's probably true too. So we'll get past the reef. We're gonna turn to the east, and we're gonna start heading around the island of New Providence, which is Nassau, and heading towards downtown.
So let's start listening. Let the rain wash away.
No, up until this point, being at the helm really does make me a little bit nervous. Just for the fact that so much is at stake. Everything we own is in this boat. And one wrong move, going over a reef, putting a hole in the boat, running aground, hitting something in the water, hitting something else, another boat. So many things could just put an end to all of this, and it's really a lot of responsibility. So I preferred editing while underway because that's the responsibility that I'm used to and what I'm good at. And I tend to like things that I'm good at and shy away from things that I'm not as good at. But just really working to get better at it and just feel super confident. And the only way to do that is to keep on doing it. Just to my port side over here, we saw some really big waves because they were crashing over a reef. So I've got to be really careful out here because there are some spots where it gets shallow really fast. We actually experienced that last night in the dinghy when we were going through a little stroll and almost flipped the dinghy because we ran up onto some rocks and it got so shallow so fast. So I'm constantly looking at the chart plotter and the depths just to make sure that we're good and we're not going to come up on any of these reefs.
Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down. And now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Aiming for the sky. Don't let me
Hidden treasure, hidden treasure. This is Adventure Cruise to your starboard. Come in.
This is Hidden Treasure, Channel 16.
17.
You got it. Let's go over to 17.
Roger, 17.
We're
Channel 17.
patrolling.
Hey there, we are trolling at about 6 knots right now and we're staying on this direct heading. Just wanted to let you know what we're doing here.
Okay, you're in that leopard sailcat?
You got it.
Okay, let me, how much line do you have out?
Probably about 200 feet.
Probably about 200 feet.
Okay, I'll just slow down and let y'all pass.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it.
Have you had any luck?
Not a bit.
No, I've been skunked the last 2 days myself.
We don't know what's going on. We've been changing.
I don't know what's
speed.
going on. We've been changing speed and depth and still nothing. Wow. Check us out on YouTube. So many balconies. Did you see him waving at us? Up at the very top.
So I'm going to take Dixie out, and Emily just reminded me that I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore yesterday. So wanted to just go ahead and air the dirty laundry, that my underwear are clean, okay? I promise I do have clean underwear on. Nope. Can you do it? She's pretty agile. Yeah.
Random in the middle of the night, insomniac Greg, and I feel like I kind of flipped it because, sorry for the language, I kind of just built it in towards the end because I was tired.
Yeah, no, it's great. So those are awesome video ideas, and we will add them to our list for sure.
We just wrapped up a great call with one of our patrons, Greg and Jen. Well, more specifically, Greg. I think Jen was in the background somewhere, but
Yeah.
we always enjoy getting to talk to them. We actually met them in Annapolis at the boat show.
Yeah, they were our first patrons, and they actually were the first people to
Come up and say, hey,
Yeah,
we
like-
came here to see you. And
Yeah,
we're
they-
like, what? We had like barely 3,000 subscribers at the time. We're like, you know who we are? No one knows who we are.
Yeah, it's so true. They literally just came up and have been so awesome.
Yeah.
And have just been just giving us a good advice from
Yeah.
their perspective of our channel and the videos that we're making.
Gave us some great video ideas, which we can't wait to start incorporating. Just, it's always good to hear from our patrons and really like their perspective and things that they want to see in our channel and video ideas. So
yeah,
I'm
and
excited.
If you're not a patron, totally fine. We want to still hear from you. So please go onto our YouTube channel and comment, because
Yeah,
we
leave us a
will
comment.
definitely answer your questions and interact with you there. We'd love to interact with people. I love right before going to bed checking to see if we have any new comments. So it's one of my things I do. So really appreciate that, and really appreciate Greg and the time he just spent with us and all of his wisdom, as he's a kind of like me. He watches all the YouTube sailing channels. So it's great to hear from him and Jennifer. So
Yeah, so now we are headed to dinner. We're actually going to meet up with a couple of our friends, Hilt and Amy. They're in the area. They just got off of a charter, getting ready to move to South Africa. So this will be the last time we get to see them.
No, not South Africa.
Oh.
They're from South Africa.
They're from South
getting
Africa.
ready to move to
Tonga. The kingdom,
No, not Tonga.
The Kingdom of Tonga.
The Kingdom
The
of
Kingdom-
Tonga.
We're gonna go there one day, yes. So South Africans moving to the Kingdom of Tonga, and they're gonna be there for whale watching season, which is gonna be so stinking cool. But anyways, we're gonna go have a dinner with them. We're gonna leave the camera behind, and we'll see you tomorrow.